Trust in the Lord. Okay, we at 95. Let me see how long it's gonna take us to get to 10,000 without me tapping, so I can go ahead and invite our friends over from Facebook. I had to prime y'all this morning. I had to prime TikTok. But it's okay. We almost there. Today's topic is healing. Healing. You healing while you still in love. Come here. I'm finna step on some toes this morning. Good morning, Miss Cynthia. Make sure you thumbing up as well when you come in. Good morning, Miss Cynthia. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me get Facebook on the line. I just got YouTube on the line. Come on, y'all. We almost there. We almost at 10,000. Let me get Facebook on the line. Good morning. 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 Miss Cynthia, make sure you grab thumb up. Good morning. We at 10,000. Thank God. It took me a while to get to 10,000. Don't nobody want to come on here and tap no more. Y'all really, they don't want to come tap no more. They just want to sit here. I'm gonna sit up in the kitchen so I can get this turkey wings cooking. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all, I'm doing the lemon theme in my house. And y'all see my apron? I got it yesterday. I gotta put my video up. I got me a new apron, y'all. Every time I get an apron, I cook so much, y'all, so it dirties it up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Thank you, good morning. And it dirties it up. So, no, it dirties it up. So, I got a new one. Yes, girl, I'm doing. And listen, it's hard. I try to be going to different places trying to find lemon stuff. I'm slowly finding little stuff, child. But yeah, I'm doing a lemon thing for the summer. But welcome in, welcome in. When you come in, make sure you are following the live post. Make sure you don't mind. If you mind, I'm gonna say this at the top. If you mind supporting the live, baby, this ain't a live for you. I need y'all to understand something, and I have to say all this because people think when they support you that they paying giving you enough to pay your car off, your student loans off, your mortgage off. You are not. I ask that you support the live, even if it's not a financial gift. Tapping the screen is supporting. Sharing the live out is important. Is in engagement. I'm asking that you engage and push me out to the FYP. Do not be a gatekeeper. When you come in, And you've been here a while. If you've been here a while, you already know how I get down. So don't keep me to yourself. Somebody might need to hear this. Let me know in the chat if you are family. If you family, put a heart. Red heart. Red hearts mean you've been here before. You family. But if you are new here, put a yellow heart in the chat if you are new here. If you're new here, let me know. We got newbies, so we can welcome you in the proper way. Let me see if I got anybody new here. If you are new here, let me know that this is your first time with a yellow heart and rep your city or your state. Let me shout you out. If you've been here before, put a red heart. If you've been here before, you're family. So put a red heart. I like to see family. I like to see new. I just want to know who I'm talking to this morning. Today's topic. This looks so dark. Hold on, y'all. It looks so dark on Facebook. Today's topic is healing while you're still in love. From Arkansas. Y'all, let's welcome Taylor T in. First time. If it's your first time in my chat, put a yellow heart, rep your city or your state. Let me shout you out. Good morning, Jennifer. Welcome in. I'm glad you joined us this morning. Jennifer, if you don't mind, could you just start tapping the screen, liking, loving, just pushing me out this morning? That's one. Second thing, Jennifer, if you don't mind putting the topic in the chat, because you've been here before. The topic in the chat this morning is healing while you're still in love. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. Thank you. That lets everybody, let people know that, okay, she alive, ho, she live. Come on in, come on in. When you come in, let's welcome Taylor in, y'all. Is Love Monique not here? Come on, if you've been here, if you family, let's welcome the newbies in. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. I don't know why I gotta check my Wi-Fi on my other tablet because it always say that. And it be people on my live, but it don't connect good. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to get me another tablet. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get me another tablet so I can have 4 tablets. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I need all kind of screens, y'all. Y'all, I need all kind of screens. But I don't like the connection over here. Good morning. Healing while you're still in love. When you come in, understand something. I'm saved in real life. I'm not just saved for social media. I'm saved in real life. I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, baptized, believing, tongue, talking, hand clapping, foot stomping. Fivefold ministry saved. I'm not just saved for this internet. But so when you come in my live, if you are an atheist, if you don't believe in God, if you prayed about something and it ain't come to pass and you are angry, with God, baby, this ain't the life for you. Because if I want to talk about Jesus, Yahweh, if I want to talk about King of Kings, Lord of Lords, if I want to get to praying for somebody, I want to go to the scripture, if I want to speak in tongues, this is my life. And that might rub you the wrong way. Join my live at your own risk. Nobody's making you be here. And I don't know how many times I got to say this. Listen to me. If watching me, listening to me, if you feel like the energy's off over here, you don't have to be here. You don't have to stay here and try to disgrade me, try to tear me down, try to tell me, oh, it's an angry woman of color. She got a bonnet on her head. She got a mop on her head. She look like Auntie Mama. She's large up here. Oh, she ain't got no neck. She's fat. Listen, if any of that rubs you the wrong way, when you click on our social media platform, you can either join the live or not. If I offend you in any type of way because of the way I look, the way I sound, I'm moving my hand, understand something. I'm going to be a woman of color till they put me 6 feet under. I am not watering down. I'm not changing nothing. People say, everybody love to get on my live and say, why you are yelling. This is my live. I raise my tone because I am very passionate. Not because I'm mad, not because I'm ghetto, not because of that. And don't get it twisted. I got a little ghetto in me. I'm from the hood though. Like, I'm really, really from the hood. I'm not embarrassed to say that. But that don't mean I'm not intelligent. That don't mean I don't know how to articulate my words. Some of y'all be doing too much because y'all want attention. You can go to any other platform. You don't got to get on here and try to disgrade me. And if you think you're going to attack me too many times, I'm telling you, by me is up and it's stuck. You can be blessed and you can be blocked in Miss Janice's voice today. Now come on here and act right. You act every way but right. But if you're going to act anything but right, you out of here. When you come on my live, I ask that you grab something to write in and something to write with. I'm the type of person, I feel like when you write it down, it becomes real. When you write it down, it becomes real. When you come in my live, I ask that you tap the screen, share it out. Everybody in the chat right now, put hashtag FYP. Anything, any engagement is talking back to me, saying good morning. And some of y'all raised right. You don't come in nobody's house and don't at least say good morning, even though you're not gonna stay here. When you come in, I ask that you come in with an open mind because, baby, we talk about adult things. Understand, I am an educator. A lot of my students find me on my platforms, not because I tell them to find me, because my platform is not private. So, but I don't like talking to my students all day. Good morning. I like talking to adults. We have a lot of adult conversations. We will talk about some things that will step on your toes. We will talk about some things that gonna rub you the wrong way. Thank you, Miss Jennifer. Thank you. We talk about things that y'all want to talk about, but y'all scared to talk about because y'all afraid how people gonna look at you, take you. You won't hurt somebody's feelings. But sometimes you need to hear the truth. I will make you so uncomfortable on my live, but not in a bad way, because I love you and because I want to see you do good. And sometimes I gotta make you uncomfortable. The same God that y'all say good and bless you and give you this and give you that, that's the same God that He will. Thank you for the daily heart meeting. He will make you uncomfortable in order to get comfortable. And some of y'all don't want to be uncomfortable. Some of y'all want to just be comfortable all the time. But sometimes we got to humble you to help you grow. In order for you to grow, sometimes you got to get uncomfortable. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. We are about to get started. Good morning, 100% lay low, play slow. Good morning. When you are in my life, understand this. I would not water down. I would not sugarcoat. I'm going to give you that drink with no chaser. And you know how you take a drink, for y'all drinkers, they say it burns because I'm not a drinker, but they say when you drink certain drinks, it burns going down. But baby, when it get down in you, it make you feel good. So I'm that drink with no chaser. I'm not going to chase nothing, water nothing down to fit your narrative. I'm going to stand on what I stand on. That's one thing about me. I'm never going to talk about nor touch on things that I ain't never lived through or I ain't never witnessed somebody else going through. I ain't got no business talking about something I don't know nothing about. If I ain't been there, what I got to talk about on this live, if you ain't never been through nothing, if you so perfect in every which way, perfect body, perfect job, perfect health, perfect man, perfect family, perfect upbringing, you ain't never struggled, you ain't never been through nothing in life, baby, this is not the live for you, because what we going to talk about going to go over your head. I don't like talking to nobody that ain't never been through nothing, because if you ain't never been through nothing, baby, you can't tell me nothing, and I don't want you telling my audience anything if you ain't never been through nothing. And then what you will not do is be judgmental on this live. You will never get on this live and point your finger at somebody else and act as if you can't get the same thing. Be mindful of how you treat people. It might be your day to day. You might be on cloud nine today and looking down at everybody else. But them same people you looking down on while you climbing your ladder, I can guarantee you, them gonna be the same people you gonna see coming right on back down that ladder. The ones you acted as if, the ones you mistreated, the ones you fumbled, the ones you cheated on, the ones you disrespect, the ones you took advantage of. This might be your season of high and mighty, but baby, keep living. Because what goes up comes down. And what goes around comes around. I know there are people that don't believe that their karma gonna ever come because the slave people had us enslaved. So if they ain't pay, why should we pay? I am a big believer in you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. Some people don't want to hear that because they don't believe that, oh, the slave masters didn't get theirs. I am a big believer you reap what you sow. And if you think you're going to walk around here and keep getting over on people, baby, when you dig a ditch, you know how people love to dig your ditch, dig your grave, talk about what you ain't. They better show have two shovels, because when you dig one, you better dig two. Because it might be my day today and your day tomorrow. But hey, baby, come on in here. Come on in here. But people don't want to talk about that. But listen, with all that being said, we going to get ready to pray. Listen, one last thing. If you are offended because I asked you to support this live, please exit stage left. Because y'all be thinking engagement is just monetary. Engagement is you talking back to me. Engaging is you tapping the screen. It don't cost nothing to tap this screen. All you gonna get is a crap in your finger. It don't cost nothing. We at 12, y'all. Come on, get me at to 20. It don't cost nothing to tap the screen. I'm talking about you ain't giving me a dime. When you tap the screen, it benefits me one way. It benefits me to get to the FYP. That's it. Quit acting like it. And I can't stand those people that think this is a pet peeve of mine, y'all. We're gonna get ready to pray. It is a pet peeve of mine for people to know me personally. They like content creators. They just don't like me as a content creator because they feel like if they support me as a content creator, I'm going to be this big. You support content creators all the time, but you won't support me because it's me. Okay. But anyways, good morning, Latasha. Good morning, welcome in. We going to get ready to pray so we can start the live. I'm getting ready to cook some turkey wings this morning, y'all. Hold on. Let me see this thing. I'm getting ready to make turkey wings this morning, y'all. That's why I'm in the kitchen. Let's get ready to pray. Repent of all my sins. My. Mm. My. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Mm. My. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Ooh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Lord, thank you for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, I ask that you close the mouths of the enemy, close the ears of the prince of the air. I cancel any following spirits, any monitoring spirits, any jumping spirits. Lord, I'm asking that you cover me from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. I plead the blood of Jesus over my home, over my husband, over my son. I plead the blood of Jesus over the airways. I cancel anything that's not like you. I ask that you create in me a clean heart so I don't bleed on your people. I ask that you send quality over quantity, and the people that you're going to send to this live, creating them a clean heart so they're open to receive the word that's about to go down. Lord, whisper to your people and explain to them that you can use anybody to get a word from you through them to them. Lord, have thy own way. Plead the blood of Jesus over the airways. In your son Jesus' name, amen. Listen, come on, y'all. Tap that screen and get me to 20,000 taps. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in Facebook. Welcome in TikTok. Welcome in YouTube. Come on in, come on in, come on in. When you come in, understand this is my live and we are grown people. Today's topic, if everybody that writes the topic for me, today's topic is healing while still in love. And somebody probably asking how you healing but you still in love. Let's be real. Somebody, when you in a relationship, and I'm talking about you tell yourself that you're in love, it is so hard to walk away from somebody that you love, even if they don't love you. Yes, even if they don't love you. Because a lot of the times when you're in a relationship and it's one-sided, I can guarantee you somebody's in love and somebody's in lust, or somebody trying to get over, or they think they're getting over. And the person that's in love, when that person, you are that person that's in love and you've been mistreated, you been walked on, you been talked to rough, you been lied to. I'm talking about you going through all these things, all these emotions. You got all this going on. I'm gonna tell you something. And I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna tell you something. I'm speaking from experience. You get tired. I stayed in a broken relationship for 3 years too long. And the moment I got tired, the moment I got strength, everything seemed to flip. Like things started being clear. I want anybody that's going through, good morning, good morning. that's going through something, if you're in a relationship and you're the one being mistreated, and listen, if you the mistreater, you can listen too, because this thing it don't go how y'all think it's gonna go. If you're in a relationship, it takes, first of all, it takes two. The first thing I want everybody in the chat, right? I want you to write this. I want you to trust the process. Right? Trust the process. Because your cloudy days, them days of you crying, them days of you begging, them days of you trying to change or trying to change that person, them days of you longing for somebody to respect you, them days of you staying up all night, them days of them nights of you crying and wetting your pillow up, them days of them nights where you waiting up for that person to come home, them days of those nights where your mind is racing because you feel like you know where they at, you know what they doing, you know for a fact they doing you wrong, and you know you not doing nothing. Trust the process, because trouble don't last always. Those people that continue to walk around here and assume that you gonna get over and you gonna get over and you gonna always get over. You sitting around here talking about what the slave people ain't got going on. Baby, this is far and close to what we talking about. You worry about what the slave masters didn't get. You best to worry about what you gonna get, because you got to be careful and mindful, because just like that song say, you better be careful. He's watching every move you make, every secret you keep. My Father in heaven is watching you. People still walk around here and assume they can get over. They assume they can get up under you. They assume that they can walk all over you. But you better believe, I'm telling you right now, if you are listening to me and you're the person doing the mistreatment, you're the person doing the cheating, you're the person doing the lie, you better hold on to your britches. Where are my older people at? You don't believe me because you saying what she talking about. She don't know what she talking about. Where my older people at? The ones that's been living, I'm 46. And I know it's somebody on here that's been living longer than me, about 56, about 60 something, that will tell you, baby, when your day come, when your time come, when your hour come, you got to be reminded when you was walking somebody like a dog, when you was doing all that lying, you was doing all that cheating. But baby, one thing about it, and two things for sure, you better trust the process, because you can't tell God how to get you back. And baby, you can't tell God how to get you back. You mean to tell me you thought the thought that you can get over because who you was mistreating, fumbling, can't see what you doing, but you better be reminded, just like the sun come up, it got to come down. What goes up must come down, and what goes around, it comes right back around. So if you think the thought that you gonna be around here lying and cheating and fumbling and mistreating people, just doing stuff to be nasty because you messy, let me tell you something. When you think about it, when I think about the person that I stayed with for 3 years too long, and I think back to what he looked like, when I think back to what he didn't have, when I think back to how hard life had been, I thought that it was me. But baby, when I tell you, you gonna suffer in this life if you think you gonna mistreat somebody. When you think you getting over on somebody, you gonna suffer in this life. You see, people walk around and think that, oh, I'm getting over because I haven't been caught. That ain't how this life goes. We live in a world that it don't take too long for what goes around to come around. We ain't living in back in the days when we was 10 years old and we would hear people say, oh, you gonna pay for that, and oh, it's coming. And no, baby, it comes quicker than we think. You do somebody wrong today, baby, you might get it tomorrow. You do somebody wrong in the dark, everything you do come to the light. Quit thinking that you getting over on somebody. And the ones that's got a broken heart, and the ones that's sitting on the side of the bed this morning, the ones that been up all night, the ones that mind raced it all night, the ones that's questioning why you doing it, baby, hold on, trust the process, because weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. You better trust that God ain't sleep, he ain't slumber, and he got you, baby, in the palm of his hands. Even though it don't feel good and you so hurt and you confused about, wait a minute, hold on, how you do me like that? If you've ever been in a situation where you got to ask somebody, how you do me like that? I'm the one that was there for you when nobody else was there. I'm the one that had your back. I'm the one that picked you up. I'm the one that was there when everybody left you. I'm the one that when you needed somebody you could call on. I was that one, and you do me like that. Thank you. You do me like that. That you have to sometimes remind them that, baby, you do me like that. I'm the one. And you know who do that a lot? There is a lot of children that still got their mamas. Everybody ain't still got their mamas. Some people mistreat their mamas because they feel like they can. Some people mistreat their mamas because they don't know no better. I can tell you right now, a lot of people that don't got their mamas wish they had their mamas. And some of y'all that got y'all mamas, y'all mistreat y'all mamas because, baby, when you ain't got no mama on this here side of the earth, when you ain't got no mama on this here side of the earth, you ain't got nobody because, baby, mama gonna ride with you, ride or walking. I know people right now that don't went to clean, and their mamas was there every step of the way. She wrote letters. She put money in canteens. She got on the road and came to see you. She was there, and as soon as they get out, they turn their back on their mama. Baby, that's one of the worst things you can do in this world, baby. The worst things you can do is turn your back, mistreat your mama. Some of y'all got baby mamas that roll with you. Some of y'all got women that roll with you while you did a 5-year bid, while you did a 10-year bid. And when you get out, it seems like you lose trace of what happened. Some of y'all got women and men, y'all in relationships, and y'all are there when they ain't got no other person there. You got people that don't been to the hospital, went through some things, and the people that been there with them, they will dog them, mistreat them, walk over them like a man. Because today's topic, my topic is healing while you still in love. My biggest advice to you while you going through what you going through is trust the process. It may not feel good right now. It might not feel good right now. You got to understand, some people, they ain't never experienced a person like you. Put that in your mind. Listen to me. Some people ain't never experienced somebody like you. You got to look in your mirror and say, they ain't never experienced nothing like me. It ain't just one-sided. There are women that will mistreat a good man because he ain't toxic, because he ain't everybody's taste, because he ain't walking around here flashy, because he ain't got the nice car and he ain't wearing the nice Jordans, if he ain't got no jewelry around their neck, because he ain't the topic of conversation. Some women will get that type of man and try to get over on him. This is why we live in a world women will say ain't no good men out there. No, there are good men, but some of them same men that are good have tried to be a good man to a whorish type of woman, a Jezebel type of woman, and she took him down through there. And when you come across those men that done been took down through there, it is hard for them to love you correctly. It is hard for them to be the man that they know they can't be because they too scared, because the last time they gave their heart, the last Jezebel took them down through there, put them through hell, made them fall to their knees. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Some of y'all may not believe this. Y'all think men don't cry. Men cry. You ain't gonna just see them just around here crying. The only time you see a man cry is when he hurt. And some of these men get with their homeboys, get by themselves, go to their mamas or their grandma, and they cry. I'm talking about them big, strong, working hard, muscular bound, cut up, always got something to say. Them men cry too. Some of y'all women will get a good man and y'all will dog. I know a person that's a Jezebel. I'm talking about she a bad Jezebel, red bone Jezebel. I'm talking about the ideal red bone Jezebel. But when I tell you she's come across men that's good for her, good to her, but she wasn't ready and she dogged them. I'm not talking about walking like a dog. She take them down through there. She break them all the way down. And that's what a lot of these women do. They will get a good man. This man is the type that's going to get up, going to go to work, going to come home, going to pay them bills, going to make sure they got everything. And they will take these men down through there. And then when they come across just a typical woman, a woman that the society don't say bad, he can't love her correctly. He's not even open enough to accept a bad woman. See, there are women that ain't considered hot commodities, ain't considered the trophy, but them same women that be looked over every day, them be the ones that will love you correctly, that gonna pour into you, stand in the paint for you. But a lot of the men will look over them because they want the baddest thing in the chick, the clique. They want the baddest chick that society say the baddest. See, everything that glitters ain't gold. People too busy looking at the outside. Ain't y'all glad that God don't judge you from the outside? God judges you from the inside. Because, baby, we'll be in trouble if we had a God that thought like some of us. Because if we had a God that judge us off the way we look, some of us will be over there in that corner because society don't say we the ones that God should love. If God thought like us, the things that we do, the things that we say, the way that we act, baby, we'll be in trouble because we'll be saying, if God was one of us, listen to me. If God thought like us, loved like us, react like us, baby, we'll be in trouble. We'll be in trouble trying to talk to a God that thought like us. Because sometimes when we get mad, we get hurt, we crash out, we spaz out, we don't care, we ain't loving you, we ain't supporting you, we don't care nothing about it. You hurt me too bad. But see, God don't judge us like that. See, we as people, we look on the outside, and if it looks good, if it looks fresh, if it sounds good, if it's the topic of conversation, like right now, if I did a whole live or I did video after video about NBA young boy not providing for his baby mamas, that's the topic. That's what's trending. Anything that's trending, you have a lot of social media people that would jump on that trend in order to take off. And everybody complain, oh, why you talking about that? You just clout chasing. You just gaslighting, because that's what society likes. There ain't nobody trying to come over here and listen to me talk about healing while you still in love. Ain't nobody trying to come over here and talk about no God. Ain't nobody trying to talk. People want to hear the latest gossip because that's how we are wired. And I am so glad we don't serve a God like that, because if we serve a God that only wants to be talking about the trending topics, maybe we'll be in trouble. And see, this is where we got to understand and trust the process. Weeping may endure for a night, but baby, joy come in the morning. I know it hurt. I know he lied to you. I know he cheated on you. I know he mistreated you. I know, excuse me, I know he fumbled you. I already know it don't feel good. And you're not understanding, why am I going through this over and over and over? Listen, today's topic is healing while you in love. And people saying, well, how you healing and you in love? Because we are adults. I know when you in a relationship, and people tell you, oh, when you've been through some things, you tell yourself, oh, I ain't gonna go through this. And when I see the red flags, and if he ain't doing this, and if she ain't doing this, we talk a good game. But it ain't always that easy. When you are in love, when you say you in love with somebody and they walking you like a dog, you still stay there because you in your mind, the human side, you love certain things about this person. You love the situation. And some people get in relationships and get so attached to the person, they can't live, they can't breathe, they can't function, they can't eat, they can't do nothing without this person. So when you are attached, you assume that you can't break that attachment. And listen to me. And then I'm 46 years old. I'm telling y'all some real stuff. When you are in a relationship with somebody, and you step out of that relationship and you entwine yourself in a sexual manner, everybody that you entwine yourself with and you come home to your spouse, to your person, you are bringing that spirit in your relationship. You're bringing that spirit into your home, and you don't know just why things are so chaotic, why y'all so detached from each other, because everybody that person has been with, now you brought them into the home. Now you got somebody at home, they're not cheating, they're doing everything right, not perfect, but now you brought that person into the bedroom, and you wonder why y'all conversations different, the touch is different, the attitude's different. You just invited everything that person going through into your house. Y'all don't believe in soul ties. Soul ties are real. Quit thinking that you creeping, nobody can see you. All y'all the only ones that know soul ties are real. When y'all get on my lives, y'all go to talking about Good morning. Y'all hear me praying about monetary spirits and jumping spirits. Spirits are real. Y'all be around here doing the most and then don't understand why you got that girl about to crash out. A lot of y'all be thinking that when a person crash out, oh, because you got that good. No, that person finna crash out because they went to sleep happy that you came home from cheating, from a night of cheating. Now you don't got in the bed and you don't brought all them spirits with you. And then all hell breaks loose in your home while that other person is enjoying their day. You and your spouse is arguing because now you battling day spirits, day demons, her demons, mama demons, daddy demons. That you people don't understand that. This is why you got to stay prayed up. People be stepping outside of relationships, thinking that is a cute, thinking that is a flex, thinking that you can brag about it. Listen, you keep on hurting them. Y'all know that song, Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Keep on hurting them. Keep on hurting him. That person can be the sweetest person in the world, but you'll break it up out of them if you keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And then you ain't gonna like that side of that person. And y'all, people that be cheating, doing the creeping, doing the messing. Why y'all think people weak? Y'all think that why that person just can't love you and they don't want to hurt you in that manner and they want to do right by you, but you keep doing wrong. You think that a person gonna just sit there and keep taking it. A person do get tired. It gets old sometimes. I'm talking on both sides. And then when you've been mistreated for so long, and listen, one thing about a woman, I can't speak too much for a man. One thing about a woman, you hurt her long enough and she get tired, the first thing she gonna do is get quiet. The moment she get quiet, she's just reached that point of being sick and tired, of being sick and tired, of being tired, of looking at herself being tired. Once a woman get to that quiet stage after that part, Cupcake say that's her. After a woman has allowed you to mistreat, lie, disrespect, fumble, allow you to do so much to her, that moment she look in that mirror and she becomes sick and tired of being sick and tired of seeing herself tired. Now she in that thinking mode. Now, fellas, now it's time to worry. Because when she fed up, there ain't nothing you can do. Because you caused this. You caused this. See, men and women, when a man's tired, he like the way he acts, he's angry, he's mad. When a woman's mad and tired, you can't even tell because now she's quiet. Now she's quiet. Because, and then ain't it something sometimes when a man cheat on a woman? I'm go here, then I'm gonna go to the man. Don't act like women don't cheat. I ain't saying that. But ain't it funny how when a man cheat, I'm talking about cheat, lie, mistreat, cut, like when he doing all that, it's okay when you take it. When a woman take it and take it and take it and take it. And then some of them be so bold to tell you, but you stayed. Do they not know that a woman, just because she stayed, it don't mean she ain't tired? And some women stay for their own reasons. Some of these men be so bold, but yet when she get tired and she start doing her thing, now he want to pay attention. Now he want to be sorry. You ain't sorry because you cheated. You sorry because you got caught. You sorry because now it's known. But when you was creeping and you doing your thing, long as you doing your thing and don't nobody know, you ain't sorry. Because if you was, first of all, you wouldn't have never been doing it. And sometimes some of us women make certain things so easy. A man will take advantage of you staying in a broken situation before he really pay attention to you about to leave. He will enjoy, he will stay in it long as you stay in it until you've had enough. And listen, You can open your mouth and say you tired, but everybody knows their breaking point. Everybody in the chat put breaking point. There's a breaking point and there's an expiration date on everything. Excuse me. Some of this generation get this thing twisted. About us. I'm 46, 36, 40. Us, they get this thing twisted. Let me tell you why they get this thing twisted. Some of these men be thinking we like our grandmas and our mothers. We talking about loving, healing while you still in love. Some of these men be assuming that we like our grandmas and mothers. Our grandmas and our mothers stayed in a lot of brokenness. A lot of our moms and grandmas stayed in a lot of brokenness because they had to. Some of them, I know we got grandmas that granddaddies paid all the bills, built a house. Some of them had jobs, but a lot of them stayed because they had to. To the point, you know what they do? They did back in the days, they slept in separate rooms but stayed in the same house. A lot of the stuff that we witnessed growing up, we saw our grandparents together in the same house but in separate beds. Or even if they slept in the same bed, they might have slept on different sides of the bed. Like things were so okay back then. Like so a lot of them stayed. A lot of our mothers stayed in broken situations and they stayed for their own reasons. They stayed for their own reasons. But we not built like that. You understand me? We not built like that. Cause a lot of us, we get our lick back. A lot of women, baby, we get our lick back. And getting your lick back, it ain't always necessarily going and do exactly what they've done, but we will get our lick back. Like we're not built like grandma them. We're not finna continue to allow you to go on the other side of the town and come home when you want to. We're not even like our mothers. We're not gonna stay in it because they don't want to be alone. They scared. Baby, we ain't scared to be alone. Not the women of today, we ain't scared to be alone. We can make our own money. We can find somebody to change our tires. We can find somebody to fix the AC. We can find somebody to do everything we need to do, all while still being in love with ourselves. When you break a good woman down, when she's had enough, I'm telling y'all men, we not built like grandma them. We not built like our mama them. We got our mama them in our ear saying, he a good man, Savannah. We got our moms telling us, you better stay with that man because he buy you material things. He take you on trips. He pay all the bills. You ain't going to find a man. Listen, this generation right here, we don't care nothing about that. When we've had enough of your mess, when we've had enough and we've taken all we can take, you gonna feel it. Chin up, chest out. You gonna feel it to your cores and not because we want to hurt you, because we've had enough, because we tired. This generation of women, we not built, I'm telling y'all men, we not built like that. And I'm not gonna say that women don't cheat. When these men have had enough, when they've had enough, because men get fumbled, mistreated, dogged, used. The only thing about a man, when he get treated like that, he go with inside himself and become a different beast. Because after they've tried to be a good man for the wrong woman, they come outside of themselves. No, they go within themselves and come outside of themselves and they start being doggish and they start being whorish and they start mistreating and they're angry and they're mad because to them, why did I be that good man to a woman like that? And this is what I tell you, you got. Some people don't get it. You mistreat a good woman or a good man, listen, you don't get to you don't continue to get that same version. I don't care if a woman stay in a broken situation, I can guarantee you're not going to get that same version you got when she was treated right. You're not going to get that same version before she found out you was cheating on her. You ain't gonna get that same version of her because now she knows when I was being that good woman, cooking and cleaning and getting your clothes out and being catering to you, you was out doing me wrong. So I was being good to you while another woman got the fruits of my label, meaning I labeled at home as a woman. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm just talking. I label at home as a woman, as your wife, as your baby mama. I'm here taking care of your kids, cooking, washing your drawers, making sure everything is comfortable in the home, and you out cheating on me. Once that woman find out you don't cheated on her, even if she stay, you will never get that version of her again. And you can't get mad. You can't blame nobody but yourself. But y'all don't want to blame yourself. It's everybody else's fault. Because now, let me tell you what the end will. Is Monique here? It's Monique here, because Monique is the only one really understand. Anybody that don't follow me, what does the N word mean? What does that N word mean? When you dealing with a narc, I can't say it on here because they be getting me on here for saying certain things. A narc. What's a narc? Come on, y'all. What's the narc? Narc. I need somebody to put it in the chat so y'all can know what I'm talking about. A narcissist. When you dealing with a certain type of person that's a liar, that's a cheat. Yes. When you dealing with a yes. You see that? Y'all see that? When you dealing, good morning. When you dealing, shalom, shalom. When you dealing with that type of person, you dealing with that type of person, you catch them cheating, now it's your fault. You catch them cheating, you go through their phone, now it's your fault. Have you ever dealt with that type of person that, wait a minute, hold on. You cheated on me, but now it's my fault. Yeah, cause you weren't giving me enough eggs. You weren't cooking enough. You weren't cleaning enough. You weren't sexy enough. You too fat. Your stomach too big. Your booty ain't big enough. You ain't fat skinned enough. I caught you cheating, but now it's my fault. Uh-oh. I caught you cheating. Come on, come out. Love Monique. Pin up Tiara. She said she did it with one knot. The reason why I say pin her up, let me break it down for those type of people. This ain't for everybody. This for my grown people that understand. I've dealt with one of those kinds. So let me tell you why. Let me break it down. Let me make it make sense. When you deal with them type of people, hold on. And you mess around and go through the phone. You mess around and go through their phone and you get all the information, because when you're dealing with a narc, you got to have proof. You got to have all the proof before you even come to them. Let me tell you why. When you're dealing with that type of person and you go through the phone, I'm just saying, you go through the phone and you catch them red-handed. You got all the proof in the world that they was cheating. You can come red-handed with the proof handed to them. They still gonna flip it around. You ever went through the phone and got the information and you went to them and you said, wait a minute, hold on. You was with such and such, and don't never catch them cheating, and you got the information, you know the girl name, you know where they was at, you know what time they was at, and they come with, they don't know why this happened. How you don't know how this receipt got here but it's in your car? How you don't know how this receipt got here but it was in your car? How you don't know why this girl sent you a picture of her in some negligee, and then they want to tell, oh, that's my homeboy messing with her. He didn't want his old lady to find out, so he had her to send me the picture. You mean to tell me your homeboy is dealing with this chick, but the chick sent the picture to your phone and he don't want his old lady to find out? Make it make sense. You see what I'm saying? When you went through the phone and you know what they turn around and tell you? That's what you get for going through the phone. I hope you found what you looking for. That's what you get. You so insecure. I ain't never met no insecure woman. You all in my phone and you don't caught this and now you mad. I'm insecure because I caught you cheating on me. You feel what I'm saying? I went through your phone and now you flipping it around. You feel what I'm saying? That's what they do. It's all your fault. But I'm going to tell you something. It is not your fault. I dealt with one for 3.5 years. And I'm gonna tell you something. The one thing I can say from that situation is he taught me how to read the room. If he taught me, what he done taught me. Listen, listen. When you listen to me, ladies, when you dealing with that type of man, quit allowing him to make you feel you're insecure. Most of the men that cheat and deal and step outside, they are insecure and they need that little bit, somebody to tell them they the man. They want that. And then ain't it something how they want to cheat but don't want you to cheat? Ain't it something how some not want they can cheat, but if you cheat, you the worst woman in the world. I've had one tell me because they went through my phone and see me having a verbal conversation with somebody. They told me they don't love me no more. You fell out of love with me over a phone conversation, but you had penetration. You had a physical altercation with somebody, but you fell out of love with me. You understand? See, but understand, it ain't always you. And then don't find no ones that say this to you. A lot of them, they like to say this. At least I come home at night. Oh, goodness. At least I come home at night. Hey, busy boss! My girl ain't been on in a while. Listen, y'all haven't had the ones that say, at least I come home at night. At least I'm here. What you want me to do? You here, but you cheating. Listen, and quit letting them tell you, I ain't out in the streets. They on the phone. They on them sex sites. That's cheating. It may not be a physical cheat, but they're cheating on you emotionally. They're emotionally attached to a screen. They're emotionally attached, but then they want to tell you, you know how they say when a woman cheats, we cheat emotionally. Y'all cheat emotionally. You rather be with somebody else than the one you laying next to. And then listen, listen. I'm in Florida. I'm in Florida. But listen, I like this conversation because I got my grown people on here. And my grown people talking back because they understand this is not a judgment zone. I'm talking some real talk. And if you don't know what we talking about, please don't come on here trying to attack nobody because we know what we talking about. I like talking to grown women and grown men that know exactly what I'm talking about. They will cheat on you and make it your fault. They will cheat on you and tell you, oh, this is the biggest one. It wasn't about you, it was me. It was you. How about you just go over there and be with the person you was cheating with? Why do you sit and break somebody's heart? Why do you sit and lie? And it don't mean that we're not in love because love is something that you can, love is an action word. You're not sorry that you was cheating. You sorry that you got caught. You don't understand when they get caught cheating. When people get caught, they not sorry they was cheating. They sorry they got caught. You understand? And then they want to make you feel guilty. And I'm telling you, even when a woman stays, you will never get that other version of her because now she's always going to remember you cheated on me when I was that version, when I was that good girl, when I was your good girl, when I wasn't doing nothing, I wasn't talking to you reckless. You cheated on me when I was being humble. You cheated on me when I was cooking and cleaning. You cheated on me when I was washing your drawers. You cheated on me when I stayed up all night when you were sick. You cheated on me. So now you don't get that version of me. I still love you. I ain't going nowhere, but you don't get that other version of me. Don't ask me to become her no more because now I got to become somebody else. See, when you are a grown woman, you on your grown woman thing, you do grown woman stuff, you work, you clean, you cater, you do everything, you take care of the house. But when they push you too far, I don't understand some of these men. You think that I'm going to continue to be your fool. We are not our grandmas and we're not our moms. Mama stayed and let you dog come. Mama was still humble. Grandma was still humble. Grandma, this is what grandma used to say when granddaddy used to be cheating and wrong. Oh, that's okay. Oh, no. Oh, the child, I ain't studying you. I ain't studying you, Charles. I ain't studying you. I ain't studying you, Charles. Baby, we not built like that. We not built like that. Hold on. Let me pin this up. Monique, can you pin image up? Can you pin image up, Monique, if you still hear image? When men cheat, it's because they're not getting what they need. Pin image up. Thank you. Good morning, image. You say men cheat because they're not getting what they need. That's not always necessarily true. There are some men that get exactly what they need, and if they communicate what they don't get and talk to their old ladies, they can get it. Do not come. That's a cliche. That's cliche. That is not true. Because there are some men that can have everything at home, but because they are immature and can't keep that little pecker in their pants, they still step out. You ain't finna make, I'm 46. And when I was 30, you could have told me that and I would have been like, yeah, I ain't giving him. You can be everything to a man and they still step out. That's like a man can be everything to a woman and she'll still step out. Look at some of these celebrities. How in the world you cheat on your celebrity man? I'm a common chick. In my mind, if my man was flying me out, gave me millions, had millions, I wouldn't want to cheat, right? No, that ain't how we built. A man could be everything to a woman, so let's not do that. He could be everything to a woman. And some of these women are just Jezebels. They don't know how to be with one man. They will still take advantage and still go cheat because they, you know why? Because they're not mature enough. There are some immature people in the world. If you want to cheat, stay single. Don't come over here disrupting nobody's peace. And it goes both ways. Don't come on here talking about a man ain't getting everything he needs. Some men get everything and they still a step out. Because you know why? Because they need somebody to stroke that ego. You are a man in little boy clothing because you want somebody to stroke your ego. Sometimes we get tired of priming you up, telling you look good, telling you you a good man, telling you we thank you. Some women get tired. We get tired of all that. Every day we got to prime your ego, make you feel like a man. You should know you a man. Every day you ain't going to be like that. That's just like with us. Women complain, oh, my stomach hurt, my bra too tight, my lashes hurt. We have children and bounce back. We have children. We bring life into this world and we'll bounce back and get up and clean up, cook the food, and handle the children. So don't miss me with that. Don't you, baby, you ain't, baby, no. You ain't finna get on this live and do that. Talking about y'all ain't getting what y'all need. What is it that you need? How about you do something and be a big boy and communicate what it is that you need? And let's see what we can do. It's some things we ain't gonna do. Where my grown people at? If you are grown in my chat, I'm finna say something. Please, listen, I need all my grown people to come to the front. I need all my grown, because I want my women to come to the front and my men. Let me tell you something about communication. Come here. Let me tell you something about communication. There are some women, you're right, it's some things that we're not going to do. There are some women that is some things they going to do. I'm going to speak for me and a few other women. I am not a tonsil girl. I'm a jawbone girl. Ain't nobody touching the back of my tonsils. I ain't going to do it. It ain't even up for a conversation. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? There are some women, baby, they're going to let you touch their tonsil and touch their liver. Of course. But if you communicate and tell us what it is that you need, just like there are some women that think men can read their mind. They will be with a man, lay with a man every night, be in a home with a man, and everything. They go to bed frustrated. Because you know why? Because they don't want to tell their man. Some women act as if this is a script. This is not a script. You got to communicate what it is. If you want your man to pull your hair, tell him. You want him to slap you around? Tell him. You want him to open car doors? Tell him. He's not touching you right? Tell him. Women got to stop thinking that these men can read your mind. This is not television. This ain't Tyler Perry. This ain't the one that created Soup. They can't read your mind. Communicate. Grown people. A lot of grown people think the number one thing in relationships going left is infidelity. Infidelity is at the top of the list. But you know what the number one, number two, and number one is finances. Finances will ruin a relationship. Not having no money will ruin a relationship. Not paying them bills will ruin a relationship. Do you hear me? The second thing, communication. You don't communicate your wants and your needs. That's the problem with a lot of immature, can't communicate people. Y'all sit around and talk that talk, but when it's time to have grown-up conversations, don't nobody want to. Don't nobody want to have hard grown-up conversations because they too busy trying to pretend too long. Baby, pretending is over. This ain't Build-A-Bear. If you disrespect me, it might not be that second, or it might be that second. I'm going to let it be known. Don't talk to me like that. If a man being disrespected, it might not be that second. It might be that second. Y'all too busy pretending. I know we don't get out in the streets and show out, but behind closed doors, I'm going to let it be known. You going to let it be known. If you deal with a grown man and y'all in a relationship, finances need to be a conversation. Y'all need to come back every 3 months, every 4 months, and we need to talk about this because everything going up. 2 months ago, I was at work. I talked to my husband and I told him I got the paper. No, I got home and I checked the mail and the papers came in the mail and it say the mortgage going up in June. He's a grown man. All I said, listen, the mortgage going up in June. He said, okay, I'm gonna have to put more money in that. I'm gonna have to get more money on that. When you dealing with a grown person, you understand me? When you deal with a grown person, and when it comes to certain things, but when you dealing with a little boy that's acting like a man, that's talking about we don't get what we need, you a little boy because a grown man gonna get what he need. He gonna sit down and he gonna tell his lady, listen, babe, I ain't getting this. I don't like that. He gonna talk. When you need something, you need to have a grown-up conversation. People don't have grown-up conversations no more. Everybody want to run to the bedroom. Everybody. Let me tell you. Let's talk. Let's be real. I'm glad I got grown people on here today. See, let me tell you what the problem is. Too many people be on social media looking and listening and vibing and thinking that when, for instance, people want to get married. Oh, when I get married, we're going to have all this sex. No. When you get married, you can have X without no condemnation. Let me be clear. God created X. When you get married, you can have it without no condemnation. Period. But when you get married, quit thinking that y'all gonna be around here like rabbits. Because if you married, you working, he working, you raising the kids, he cleaning the yard, something. Y'all got lives. Ain't nobody got time to be humping like rabbits 7 days a week. You might get out of 7 days 1 good weekday of some good. Everything else gonna either be a quickie, some rubbing, kiss, and baby, we going to sleep. You understand? Too many people assume that getting married, we're going to be like X. Too many people think if I have a live-in, we going to be like what we see on social media. Sit down somewhere. Ain't nobody got time for that. Who wants somebody jumping up and down on them hours? And it ain't going to last no hours. Quit. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm a bust the bubble, boo. Auntie don't care. Quit thinking that it go on for hours. Baby, you get 20 minutes, maybe 30. But y'all be around here thinking that, oh, well, foreplay lasts, baby, foreplay lasts 4 minutes. That's why it's called foreplay. Come here. Foreplay lasts 4 minutes. Anything after that, baby, you pushing it. Then you get into everything else. You understand me? Then after that, boom, bam, y'all done. Somebody said, oh, mine do. Who you got? Because who got, baby, I got to get up and go to work in the morning. You ain't sweating out my hair. You ain't hurting my back. You not sweating my lashes. We ain't doing all that. That stuff is not reality. I'm talking to my real people. Y'all be around here talking about you don't get what you need because nobody want to communicate. Don't nobody want to communicate. Don't nobody want to communicate. I'm gonna tell y'all something about women. A lot of women do this right here. What my men at? I want my men to back me up. This what a lot of women do. This what Image. I'm glad you in here on here. This what a lot of women do to a man. He a man, so he should know how to touch me. He should know how to touch me. That man don't know how to touch you. He knew how to touch the last one before you. Quit assuming because he is a man, he knows what you like. Because what you like, what the last one like, you may not like it. Let me tell you, the man I'm married to, and I can say this because I'm married and I'm grown. When we first started doing the 1-2, and he tried some things. You know how they say, throw some stuff to the wall to see what works. Come here. He tried to call me out my name in the midst of something. Y'all, I laid flat down on the bed. Flat down in the middle of it. He called over. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I laid flat down on the bed. In the middle of what we was doing to let him know, I ain't her. I ain't her. Don't talk to me like that. Some women might like that. I'm just not one of them. You understand me? You got to, a person only gonna do what you let them do. Tell me, am I wrong? If you want somebody to do something, communicate it. You want date night, communicate it. And if you got children, quit letting that be the reason why you don't have time for your spouse. Quit letting that be the reason why you don't got time for your spouse. You don't got time for your spouse because you got children. Why? You think you the first woman that got children? You better get them kids on a schedule, lay them down. You take a bath, he take a bath, spend some time. Some of y'all with children, y'all got every excuse. I'm tired, my back hurt, my foot swole. You what? You know that's how you got that baby, right? Yeah, that's how y'all got the baby. First of all, how y'all got them children. And you want this man to understand. He understands to a certain extent, but he got needs. He got needs. But communication, there's 3 things that ruins a relationship that I've learned at 46. You know what it is? Finances, communication, then infidelity. That's a recipe for disaster. A recipe for disaster. So stop thinking that we grandma, we granddad. You know how they be saying, oh, they don't make them like grandma. Baby, they don't make them like granddaddy. Because, baby, if they made them like granddaddy built the house, fixed the car, cut the grass. Now, some of y'all ninjas, y'all make too much money. I pay for it. Oh, I can get somebody to do that. They don't make them like grandma, and they sure don't make them like granddaddy no more. They don't make them like that no more. They don't make them like that no more. It's just not in them no more. No, we not like that. And I'm going to tell you why we not like grandma. Because some of our grandmas sat us down and told us the stories on the things that granddaddy did. And we sitting back like this saying, you let granddaddy do that? You mean to tell me that's why I got an auntie that don't got the same mama, but she's still my auntie, and she the cool auntie because grandma let granddaddy do what he want to do and come back home? See, grandma told us the recipe and the things that she allowed, and we looking at grandma like, grandma, you let granddaddy do that? So if you want to blame somebody, go blame your grandma. Go blame your grandma on the reason why we not like them no more. Yeah, do that. We not like that no more. Because of the things grandma allowed granddaddy to do. But see, people don't be understanding. We talking about healing while hurt. Some things that we go through in life, we don't have to go through if we sit down and communicate certain things. Some things we can communicate. And if you've never seen a healthy relationship, if you ain't never seen a healthy marriage, you think that cussing each other out is healthy. If you've never seen it done, how do you know what the blueprint is? Thank you. How do you know what the blueprint is? Because some men, and I know this for a fact because I have a whole daddy. My daddy, my daddy's daddy, and I learned this a few years ago because I used to question, like, why my daddy, like, ain't my daddy? Like, why he? Because my dad's dad never showed him how to be a man. My dad walked away. He paid the bills, but he was never there. He never poured into his sons. So now I get it. Not that it is an excuse, but that's the reason why my daddy lacked certain skills on becoming a father. Just like us having daddy issues, there are a lot of men that got mommy issues. And the men that got mommy issues, I'm going to tell you, I'm talking about things that I know I've been through. When you have a man, thank you, when you meet a man or come across, and this ain't every man, but if you ever come across a man that he mad with his, hey, poop out, he mad with his mama, mad with his grandma, mad with his baby mama, mad with his, he's mad with the women across the board, that is a red flag. That's a red flag because the the way some of these men treat their mamas, that is how they will treat you. If they love to mess out of their mama and grandma and they cool with their baby mamas, but they ain't got nothing going on, oh baby, he gonna respect you. But if you come across, because I had one, he told me, and this was my problem. And I know some women can feel me on this. This was my problem. My problem was sympathy love. Everybody in the chat put sympathy love. I had sympathy love for him because he came in my life, not the man that I'm married to, some other dude that I was with years ago. I wrote about in a book. He came into my life telling me how he don't know what it's like to have a mother. When he watched me mother my kids, he was like, I wish I knew that. My grandma didn't love me, my mama. He told me these lies. They were lies. But because I am a mother, I felt sympathy for him. So I tried to nourish and pour into him. And the more I did that, and I know that was lies because eventually I went and talked to his grandma, his mama, his sisters, and his baby mamas. And baby, the stories that he told did not align with the stories they told. You feel what I'm saying? He was just a narcissistic person. And sometimes we as women, I'm speaking from a woman's perspective, we can love a man through sympathy because we sympathize with what they didn't have, and we sympathize because we are good mothers, so we want to pour into them. And sometimes I am the motherly type. I'm the motherly type, and that comes from my upbringing. My mom, until I was up to 13 years old, my mom did drugs. I'm not ashamed, and my mama's not, right? So I became the mother of my siblings. So it is in me. I have been molded to be this motherly type. Like, I'm so motherly. Like, I want to see everybody do good, and what's wrong. I am motherly. So automatically I fell for his tactics because I thought he needed love. I needed to love him even more. I needed to pour into him more. I needed to just give him so much love because the grandma didn't love him, the mama didn't love him. But when I found out that was a lie, this is what I tell you. Do not let a man sit down and tell you, go and find out for yourself. Don't fall into that trap because it's sympathy love. You're not loving them for the right reasons. And he didn't even deserve me. But I didn't know that until 3 years later when I learned to love myself. When I fell in love with me, I realized he's never going to change for me. I ain't saying he can't change. I don't know if he's changed. But I heard through the grapevine, he ain't changed. He ain't changed for me. And some women got to be okay with that. You're not for him, sweetie. I don't know where you at. You're not for him. You with somebody that's mistreating you, fumbling you, dogging you, lying to you, you're not for them. And it's okay. Be okay with not being their cup of tea. I can't imagine me staying in a broken situation, waking up every day being talked down on, lied to, have to go through the phones. And I can't imagine being 46 dealing with that. And some women don't understand how traumatized they are. And this is what I tell women, especially the ones with children, with small kids. When you got small kids and you've been through some things and you steady trying to be they mother and deal with that pain, if you come out of a broken relationship, somebody putting their hands on you, verbally abuse. Listen, sis, when you got kids, it is so hard to be a healthy mother when you're trying to heal. But baby, we do it because I did it. I was going through hell and high water when I was in that broken relationship, and I was still being a mother. And it's hard because you got to wake up every day and face the world, face your children. You got to, but it is hard. And I tell any woman that has went through that, heal, sis. Quit thinking that you do not need to heal. You do. You are so broken, you can't even face the mirror without looking at a flaw. If you that woman that look in the mirror and you don't see no beauty in you, you don't see no beauty in you. You think you're not enough. You need to heal. You need to heal. Some of y'all scared to admit that you went through something. And there's some women right now in a situation like that. They are, and the man might be good in the bed. He might be good financially, but he ain't no good to you, and he definitely ain't no good to no kids. And y'all, some of y'all women, and I'm saying it, stop staying in broken situations because y'all got children with that man. Just because y'all trying to put on this happy face, them kids can feel every pain. Every time you flinch, that your children can feel it. You stand in a broken situation so that people can say, girl, she stayed with her baby daddy all the while he mistreating you, lying to you, physically abusing you when he just not there for you, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You stand because you got kids, because it's the idea, and the idea of you being unhappy is not healthy for your children. You stand because people say stay. And don't listen. Y'all already know my live ain't one-sided. Men stay in broken situations too. I know men right now stay with their baby mamas so that their kids can have what they didn't have. My daddy wasn't there, so I want to be there for my kids. You ain't got to stay with no woman that don't want you, don't respect you, don't pour into you physically, financially, emotionally, spiritually. You ain't got to stay as a man because y'all got kids. Y'all can have children and still co-parent. Y'all can co-parent. Y'all don't got to be together. And some men need to heal because they got mommy issues. Some men got daddy issues. Hello. Some men got daddy issues. The man that's supposed to be a man ain't showed him nothing. Some of y'all men, and I'm going to say it, some of these women and men, some of these women be bragging, oh, my daddy was in the home. I got my daddy last name. Your daddy wasn't by the quarter. Your uncle won by the quarter. Your granddaddy won by the quarter. He stayed financially. Your daddy's a good financial, but he ain't pouring to you. He ain't teach you nothing. He couldn't pray over you. He couldn't get you right. Some of y'all be hollering about your daddy, but your daddy wasn't a good leader. He only led y'all one way. Oh, he paid the bills. But what about spiritually? What about knowing how to save something? He's taught you how to spend and beg, but he ain't teach you how to save nothing. Some of y'all want to brag. Don't get mad, say ouch. Oh, my daddy was an upright man. I didn't say he was. Mama was a hard-working, standing in the paint woman, but she stayed in a broken situation. We ain't got to stay in no broken situation because we ain't got to. We can do bad by ourselves when we ain't doing too bad by ourselves. Some of y'all get mad when people say that. Don't talk about my mama. I love my mama with everything in me. But if she stayed in a broken situation, she stayed in a broken situation. If my daddy wasn't no good, he wasn't no good. My daddy was the type of man, anything we needed financially, oh, baby, we can get it. But to be our father, to tell us right from wrong, and to show up for us, and to do that, some of us don't know what that feels like. I don't have my daddy last name. It don't mean that the ones that got their daddy last name don't act like you better than me because you got your daddy last name. Your daddy won by the quarter, so you got a last name that won by the quarter. I'm just saying. Some people do that. Oh, I got my daddy last name. And because you feel like you had a two-parent household and they paid financially, you feel like you was raised out of love. And us that had single parents, we was raised on a struggle. Baby, my mama was on drugs, but she still loved me because she always showed up. She was always, when she did come off of being, she was there. It don't mean I grew up without no love in the home. Don't let nobody tell y'all that. Oh, because I got my daddy last name, I'm way better than you. Girl, take several seats in the back. Your daddy wasn't even there for you or your siblings. Your daddy wasn't there for your mama or my mama or your sister mama. Like, come on. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Your daddy wasn't by the quarter. He ain't never showed up to now assembly. When the times was hard, he wasn't never there. When you got sick, your mama took you to the doctor, but your daddy was right there in the house. Hello. People be getting this thing twisted. But they don't want to hear this kind of talking. They don't want to hear this kind of talking because everybody want to feel like somebody, she mad, baby. Listen. And another thing, quit talking and listening to people that ain't healed. How y'all let Cardi B make a song and all these other songs, and Cardi B, you was in a bad marriage. You got out of that bad marriage and went and had a baby from somebody that come to find out they won that baby. But y'all let Cardi B be the music that just y'all anthem. Quit letting people that ain't healed. See, I healed from what broke me. You understand me? I healed. That's why I'm still here and I can share my testimony. I'm taking my pain, using it for purpose, to help somebody else, to let them know, baby, you ain't got to stay. You choosing to stay. Hello. You ain't got to stay. Let me get these gloves off so I can get cooking this food, y'all. You ain't got to stay. You choosing to stay. You choosing. And let me tell y'all something. I don't look like what I've been through. I've been through some things, and I'm gonna make this clear. I'm saying this on live. I've never been in a physical abusive relationship. It's always verbal. Because they knew better than to put their hands on me. Baby, that take it to a whole nother level. You put your who? Okay. See, baby, I ain't been through, listen, I look one way, but if you put your hands on me, that break a whole nother person out of me. So I've never been in a physical altercation. Y'all, I just want to make that clear. Now, verbally, and to me, verbal abuse is worse because those are scars that you can't see. Them scars that you can't see. When a person put their hands on you on the outside, those scars and bruises heal. But the verbal abuse, those are scars on your heart, and you be trying to heal from that. And it's possible to heal. I don't look like what I've been through. I don't look like what I've been through. And I'm telling y'all some real stuff. We got too many broken women and broken men that walk around here and act like they're not broken. Oh, you broken. You know how? Because especially some of these men and women, you got men that feel like I can treat a good woman a certain type of way and stay because you seen that behavior somewhere. That's just like women. You hear what I say? Like like when you deal with a man that feel like they gotta have multiple partners and it's okay, and they continue to do it after you catch them because they feel like you gonna stay. There's an expiration date on everything. It's an expiration date. Let me tell you why. Because now that listen to other women like me that say facts and they listening and they get it in their soul. They saying, wait a minute, hold on. So it ain't just me. Stop thinking it's only you. And this is why I do what I do. Quit thinking that it's only you. It ain't 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 only you. But I'm going to tell you something. Physical abuse, that is never okay. It ain't okay for somebody to be cussing you out. That is not healthy. Quit thinking being called out your name is love. That is not love. I don't know where we got that notion that, oh, girl, he cussed me out. Oh, that's the way he talk. That ain't the way you going to talk to me. Because I'm not going to talk to you like that. Hold on. Ricardo, if I don't know if my girl just, she might be going to church. Let me pin this here. Somebody says, right, it's a lot of broke. It's a lot of women that are broke and they just stay in a relationship. That's why men do it. That's partially true. Because there are women that make more money than men, and some of these men are just immature. You understand? That's what I'm saying. It's like we playing Russian roulette with certain things. Because that part, there are men that could be jealous because you are educated and you got degrees and you own businesses. There are men that be jealous of the things that you have. Ain't all necessary that they broke, because I know a whole lot of educated women. Baby, Cardi B wasn't broke and she got cheated on. Come here. Let's talk about it. Cardi B not broke and she got cheated on. So what you saying? Celebrities get cheated on all the time. So when you say that, so what you saying? And Cardi B shaped like a Coke bottle and still got cheated on. Got a butt and still got cheated on. You see what I'm saying? Beyonce. Gail said she weak. I'm just saying. So it ain't got nothing to do with being broke and staying. It's just a mindset. Listen, I created Whole Again Academy. The link is in my bio. That academy is to rebuild who you are. Sometimes it's best to invest in you. The academy starts in June. It's gonna be times where we're gonna have questions and answer days. And the only way you can be in that, if you're ready to heal, if you're ready to tell yourself, you know what, I need to get on the right track financially. If you one of those single parents and you want to get organized, I'm gonna help you fall back in love with you. I want to see you got a peace of mind. I want to see you glowing and your hair growing. I want to see you be the best woman that you are. You may be in a marriage and you still feel like something is missing. Sometimes you need a refill. Sometimes you need to get around some real grown people that's pouring into you. I am a certified life coach. Certified. I have degrees. I just don't got doctor in front of my name. But I'm the type of person, I believe that life is your biggest teacher. Life, you ain't no book you can read when it comes to life. Life is your biggest teacher. The class is called Whole Again Academy. It's some broken women right now that's contemplating and procrastinating and saying, do I want to? Who is this woman? Listen, I've been through enough that I feel like I can pour back into you. And if you don't even have to, you can do whatever you want to do. But it's time to invest in yourself. Quit thinking that you can do everything on your own. You need to be around a group of positive women. That part. You need to be around a positive women. You need to be around some women that's going to tell you the truth. I may break you all the way down, but you're going to readjust and become a better version of yourself. You're going to stop talking to that man reckless. Some of y'all got good men and you talk to him reckless. Some of y'all don't even respect y'all man. Y'all don't respect him enough to even trust that he gonna pay the bills. Some of y'all don't communicate your wants and your needs. And baby, that's what I'm here for. Auntie gonna help you out. Join Whole Again Academy. The link is in my bio. And if you purchase the first one was $28. Baby, them sold out. Those tickets sold out. The next ticket is $97. With that, you get also 3 one-on-ones. My one-on-ones cost. You getting 3 free one-on-ones to talk to me one-on-one about some things. With that ticket, if you join and get that one, you get 3 one-on-ones, because some things is better discussed and not where everybody is listening. Because right now, I give away free game all the time. I give away free game, but it's some conversations need to be had over there where everybody ain't listening. Everybody ain't looking. And some people gonna say, why I gotta pay? I can get it for free. I ain't talking to you. I'm only talking to the women that want to heal. I'm only talking to the women that say, you know what? I've been in a bad situation. I've been broken, and I don't know if it's light at the end of the tunnel. I'm here to tell you, baby, it's light, but you got to find yourself. I'm here to help you find yourself. Y'all support y'all live hosts. I know I'm talking better than y'all supporting today. Y'all support y'all live hosts. Grab up them stars. If you on Facebook, grab up them stars. Come on TikTok. Come on Facebook. I know I'm talking good. What's up, y'all? I'm talking good. And some of y'all listening to me eating it up, but y'all ain't even supporting the lives. Come on. Push me out. Come on, y'all. Grab up them stars. Tap them screens. Come on, y'all. Come on. I know I'm talking. Thank you, Emma. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I know I'm talking better than y'all. Support me. What's up, y'all? Come on, YouTube. Y'all normally come through in the clutch. Come on, YouTube. Come on, y'all now. Welcome. Hey, Kathy. Welcome in. Listen, if you ain't fun. Oh! Thank you. That was cute. Welcome in, y'all. Come on in the clutch. Welcome in. Listen, join my academy. It ain't for everybody. It's not for everybody. Join my academy. If you ready and you really listen, support my live only pushes me out because I probably said something and something. It might not be you. You might know a mama, a cousin, a grandma, a friend, an enemy, somebody that needs to be in my class because they need to get some respect about themselves. It is time. Everybody in the chat put invest. Invest in me. Invest in me. Ladies, it's time to put you first. It's time to put you first. It's time for you to get back to loving you. That part. It's time to invest in you. It's time to put you first. Some of y'all are mothers. Some of y'all are wives. Some of y'all are girlfriends. Some of y'all do everything you need to do, but you forget about you. Let me help you. Help your husband. Let me help you help your kids. And quit saying you don't need no help because some of y'all take that frustration out on them children. And I know you do. You be cussing them out. Some of y'all cuss them kids out. That part. You need to be in my class. You need to click that link in that bio. Good morning. You need to click that link. All you got to do is go to my page. You got to get off this page, go to my bio, click that link. Some of y'all be scared. Some of y'all take that frustration out on them children because your baby daddy left. And I'm going to teach y'all, I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to talk to you about he left you, he leave them kids. But that ain't for here. That's in that platform. That's you're going to get a workbook, you're going to get a journal, and you're going to get 3 one-on-ones. We're going to schedule on one-on-ones if you join my class. Whole Again Academy. It's for the woman that knows, you know what? I need a little help. I like the way she get down. I like the way she talk, and she is real. I ain't trying to scam you, but baby, I give free game all the time. It costs some time for the time, y'all. Let me help you through the summer. I am an educator. That's why I started in June. That part. Some of these mothers, they do. They take their frustration. They be aggravated, overstimulated. They do all the things that they shouldn't do to their children, and they be walking around here talking about, ain't nothing wrong with me. I don't need no help. You do need help, sis. You just too embarrassed to get it. Quit being embarrassed. Quit letting fear stop you from getting the help you need to be a better mother to them children. That baby daddy left you. He ain't leave them kids. And some of y'all be holding them kids hostage. You're mad at the baby daddy because he ain't paying child support. So now you holding your child hostage. Whole Again Academy. If what I said fits what you need and you like the way I get down, get off my live, go click that link, purchase that, come back and let me know that you've purchased one of the one-on-ones. I got a person that just did it. Sis said, you know what? I need to be in this class. I need them 3 one-on-ones. Somebody just invested in themselves, and that's what you need. When you purchase it, I can see it on my live. That's why I just clapped, because I just seen somebody go click that link in the bio, and they just joined my class while we was on live. Y'all, yeah. It's sad that you got to be scared to let somebody help you. Let somebody that's going to be real pour into you, help build you up, get you where you need to be. Thank you, sis. I see you for thank you for joining the live. I ain't even got to call her name out. But listen, your girl been on here. I want to thank you. Thank you. Baby, they scared. But listen, even when I get off, if you want to join the class, the link is in the bio. Thank you to everybody that tapped the screen, that shared it out. If you are not following me, if you have not subscribed to me, subscribe to your girl. I'm on YouTube at Pretty Brown 43. On all other platforms, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram. My name is Charnetta Pray Hunter on all other platforms except for YouTube. YouTube, my name is at Pretty Brown 43. If you like the way I got down on here, baby, this is how we get down. In the summer, I'm gonna be doing 2 lives because I have the time. I'll be doing the morning, motivating y'all to get up to go to work, and then I'll be doing the afternoon version. 2 lives. So your girl will be look for me in the morning and in the afternoon for the ones that watch me in the mornings. Listen, your girl will be live in the mornings. But listen, thank you for following. If you are not following me, make sure you follow me. If you have not subscribed to me, make sure you go to YouTube and subscribe at Pretty Brown 43. The Whole Again Academy starts in June. The Whole Again Academy starts in June. Thank you. Whole Again Academy starts in June. Listen, thank you to everybody that tapped the screen, that shared it out. I don't know if she meant to do that or not. Thank you to the ones that supported the live, that did support the live. Thank you to the ones that and we talked, y'all supported me back, y'all engaged. Listen, I can't do none of this without you. If you like how I get down, make sure you keep that notification on to let you know when your girl is going live. I'm supposed to be in here cooking turkey wings, y'all. And look, I ain't got nail turkey wing in here because I'm talking to y'all. And I got to get these turkey wings seasoning in here. I'm finna make some turkey wings with some yellow rice and green beans for Sunday dinner. But listen, thank you. We're going to get ready to pray. Once again, Whole Again Academy. If what I said fits your criteria and you know you need that and you want them because listen, one-on-ones alone cost $250. One-on-ones alone cost $250 to have a one-on-one. So if you getting 3 of them, one-on-ones cost $250. You getting 3 free one-on-ones when you join Whole Again Academy by June. That part. Thank you, Monique. I know you were still here. Let's get ready to pray. Repent of all my sins. Lord Jesus, I come to you humble. Thank you in advance for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, cover me from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. I cancel any following spirits, any jumping spirits, any monitoring spirits. Lord, open every door that needs to be open and close every door that needs to be closed. Anybody sick on my life, I'm asking that you heal them from the inside out. Lord, if anybody is weak on my life, I'm asking that you heal them from the inside out because you said by your stripes we are healed. Lord, if anybody is weak on my life, I'm asking you to pull them close and whisper in their ear and let them know when we're weak, you're strong. Lord, I'm asking that you go back 46 generations. I plead the blood of Jesus over the airways. Lord, protect their goings and their comings. Lord, until we meet again, Lord, make them the head and not the tail. Make them the first and not the last. Make them the lenders and not the borrowers. Lord, do what only you can do. Lord, do not allow this message to return unto you void and don't let it fall on deaf's ears. Lord, not wondering what you're going to do, thanking you in advance for what you're about to do. In your son, Jesus' name, amen. Listen, until the next time, I want you to know that I love you. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. Ladies, click that link in the bio if that was pertaining to you. Nobody ain't got to know you joined, but it's going to be a time when we start our class. Till the next time.